Pete, electrification is coming into Australia so quickly and huge, and specifically batteries. Mate, can you explain to us what does the batteries play in electrification?
Look, batteries play a huge part in electrification. You know, if we keep building renewables like solar farms, wind, we need something to store that energy. So whether it's pumped hydro, whether it's battery technology or lithium batteries, we need something to store the energy to give us power overnight.
You just focused on it. So tell us a bit more about the different type of batteries and their roles, because some are fast acting, some are like workhorses, and how they do it.
Yeah, it's a great point, John. We need all sorts of mix. We need to add the mixture together, whether it's pumped hydro, big dams that take a long time to build, or it comes down to longer duration batteries like the iron flow technology. It lasts for 6 to 10 hours. Then you get down into lithium battery, which is FCAS, ancillary services, fast response, and the workhorse of the industry. We need the mix of all of it.
Like the problem we've got right now, we've got so much solar in Australia and we get this really big duck curve. So, you know, the battery, that's what the battery's for, to explain how that battery really helps with that big duck curve.
Yeah, look, it takes all that excess generation in the middle of the day when we don't have anyone actually using the power, and then it shifts all that power to nighttime. So when we've got no wind, no solar, no generation, the batteries then create that supply for the consumer to still have their lights on at nighttime.
So it creates a great firming. It's great for
Correct.
firming. It's also great for, large scale and small scale.
Yes.
So how does it really work for the mum and dad out there that's getting a Tesla or a SunGrow battery out there?
Look, my theory is every home should be treated like its own microgrid. So when you start to have a battery on the site, you can then save your excess solar. Instead of feeding into the grid at 6 cents, you put it into a battery and then you use it in the home instead of paying 30 cents at night time. And it creates you a sustainable ecosystem within your own home, just to shift your daytime energy to nighttime.
And that, I want to move straight into it. So how does a mum and dad out there get a better ROI on their battery? And one of that is moving through tariffs. Explain about that.
100%, yeah. So return on investment for batteries, it's the arbitrage. So it's a difference between what you can feed it into the grid at and what you can buy it off the grid at night time. And as where power prices grow, our feed-in tariff's staying at 6 cents, but you're buying it for 30 cents, you've now got an arbitrage difference of 24 cents per kilowatt. That means the ROI on your battery gets better and better every time power price goes up.
Absolutely. And you were saying before, Pete, if we get some rebates and things that might come up around the track, if you can get the cost of a battery installed from 750 kilowatts down to 500, the ROI is less than 5 years old.
100%, yeah. So I think that magic number of getting under $500 per kilowatt hour, that's going to enable consumers to buy batteries and get payback periods in under 5 years. As soon as we get payback periods in under 5 years with a 10-year lifetime, it becomes a no-brainer for a consumer to adopt battery technology. And we're getting close to that now.
And then you could add in VPPs and a bunch of other really good things for the grid. One of the other great things for batteries is backup. You know, coming for me, I live in North Queensland, we get cyclones and floods and things like that. Explain how good these batteries can be.
Look, backups nowadays, you've got the immediate switch over. So I know at my place I've got a GE inverter and it has 40 amps backup for the whole home. It enables me in a blackout or a brownout to cut over and use the battery backup supply. The significant benefit of it is we have fire-prone areas, and a lot of Australia has fire-prone areas. I could be running my pumps, my water, and protecting my home in fire issues. Other consumers want it because they've got medicine or life support machines that they need to keep cool. And other consumers just want it because they want peace of mind their internet's going to work and they can keep their kids sane when they lose power for 12 hours. It has so many benefits other than just being a battery.
What I love about it is that you don't even have to know about it. Like Tesla, I know at my house, Tesla will just take over. It'll go into storm watch. I don't know how they even do it. They must have a meteorologist or whatever they do, but a storm's coming, Tesla will go straight into backup mode and they won't even, it'll just store my battery, so it'll just take over if something happens. Even if the grid's going out. The other day, Ergon was turning power off on my street for a day. I didn't even know about it, but Tesla went into full backup mode because somehow they knew that Ergon was turning power off. Last thing, most important part, you drive a Tesla, I drive a Tesla. Tell me about electric cars and tell me why you love them.
Look, it's EVs, insane to drive, fast, responsive. But I love the fact I can charge the car up off my solar in the middle of the day and it doesn't cost me anything to run it around. It just becomes a no-brainer. More people are going to switch, and when they do switch, they'll bring everyone else with them.
I think you were explaining to me, the electric car like the Tesla isn't an automobile game anymore. It's like the Apple. It's technology.
Software.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's amazing piece of software. Like you were talking with the Tesla, knowing what's going on in the future in the energy markets and managing your battery for it. the car's so similar. The amount of software built into that car to ensure smooth rides, to know when something's going to go wrong, and keeping it up to date is just phenomenal.
Yeah, love it. Would never drive another petrol car again in my life.
No,
Like one
same.
of the fastest things on earth.
Yeah.
High technology.
Yeah.
And just really cool to have. But
Yeah.
you know what? You can't save the world unless you drive an electric car. So make sure your next car is an electric car.